Picture a dusty trunk in an old Jesuit college near Rome. Hidden within is a mysterious codex filled with strange symbols, bizarrely detailed plant drawings, bathing figures, and vivid celestial diagrams. No known language can unlock its secrets, and every translation attempt has only deepened the mystery. Was it a medieval medical guide, an alchemist's grimoire, an inventive hoax, or something more profound? Welcome to Mysteries Decoders, the channel where we uncover the secrets the world doesn't want you to know. In this episode, the Voynich Manuscript, the Codex That Defies History, will uncover how this manuscript soared from obscurity to worldwide fascination. You'll discover its physical traits, delve into the wildest theories about its creation, and learn about the modern technologies researchers are using to crack its code. Our story truly begins in 1912 when Polish-American book dealer Wilfrid Voynich visited Villa Mondragone, a Jesuit college just outside Rome. There, buried in a pile of antique volumes, he found a modest-looking manuscript with over 240 pages of curious text and colorful sketches. Convinced it was a major find, Voynich brought it to public attention, unintentionally igniting a debate that has endured for over a century. Initially, Voynich believed it might be linked to the medieval polymath Roger Bacon, although carbon dating later placed its creation in the early 15th century, thus debunking a direct Bacon authorship. Voynich's determination catapulted the manuscript into a global spotlight, forever tying his name to its enduring mystery. From the moment you open the Voynich manuscript, the first thing you notice is the careful craft of its vellum pages. Each roughly 23.5 by 16.2 centimeters, with some folded out to reveal expansive diagrams or sprawling clusters of symbolic content. Despite gaps where pages are missing, there's a meticulous unity to the book's construction that hints at a deliberate, possibly singular vision. Most of the manuscript is filled with large illustrations of mysterious plants, some vaguely reminiscent of known species, others undeniably alien in appearance, accompanied by undeciphered text running alongside or beneath them. Beyond these botanical depictions, you encounter breathtaking circular diagrams that appear to map out celestial bodies and zodiac symbols. Small human figures sometimes perched around the edges as though illustrating the influence of stars on earthly life. Then there's the so-called balneological section, featuring clusters of nude women immersed in strange, interconnected pools and tubes, a design some interpret as a secret health or fertility treatise. Toward the final pages, the art narrows into smaller plant sketches and jars or containers, ending in a series of concise paragraphs or bullet-like text, which many have dubbed recipes. Altogether, these sections create a puzzle that dares you to make sense of its perplexing blend of science, art, and encoded narrative. The real head-scratcher is the unknown text. Its characters don't align with common alphabets, yet frequency analyses suggest patterns akin to natural language. Some see certain repeated sequences or structures resembling words, but no direct match to any known script or language has emerged. Scholars have tested everything from Latin to Hebrew, from East Asian languages to Slavic tongues, with no success. Even modern AI-based attempts fail to produce a definitive translation, though they reinforce the notion that the script follows systematic rules. Carbon dating of the manuscript's vellum indicates it was penned between 1404 and 1438, but its traceable history appears over a century later. In the mid-16th century, an alchemist in Prague named Georg Baresch is believed to have owned the manuscript, recognizing its importance yet unable to decode it. By the 17th century, it had passed into the hands of Johannes Marcus Marci, who sent it to Athanasius Kircher, a renowned Jesuit scholar, in hopes of a translation. Fast forward to 1912, Wilfrid Voynich acquires the Codex in Italy, sparking modern investigation and eventually lending his name to the mystery. Through the 20th century, the manuscript circulated among collectors and scholars before settling in Yale University's Baenecker Library. Despite these scattered records, many questions remain: who safeguarded it prior to Beresh, and why did it surface in Prague? Each new discovery seems only to deepen its mystique, underscoring just how little we truly know about the Codex's path through history. Over the years, scholars and enthusiasts have championed multiple theories about the Voynich Manuscript's purpose and origins, each adding an intriguing layer to the broader narrative. One idea holds that it might be a medieval medical text, specifically focusing on female biology, based on the abundance of bathing figures and what appear to be anatomical references buried in cryptic illustrations. Could this manuscript have been a covert guide to women's health, hidden in plain sight during an era when such topics were taboo? Or is there a deeper symbolic meaning to these bathing scenes that we've yet to uncover? Others see it as an alchemical or magical grimoire, weaving in vividly drawn plants, astrological symbols, and bathing rituals that could hint at esoteric knowledge protected by elaborate symbolism. If this theory holds true, what kind of secrets might it contain? Recipes for elixirs, instructions for achieving spiritual enlightenment, or perhaps even a map to unlocking the mysteries of the universe? Some argue it's a complex cipher, deliberately constructed to conceal sensitive information or guard trade secrets. This would explain why even accomplished wartime codebreakers couldn't crack it. But if this is the case, who was it meant for? Was it created for a secret society, a royal patron, or perhaps just one individual with a need for extreme privacy? Skeptics, however, gravitate toward a hoax theory, suggesting an inventive scribe long ago penned a convincing but meaningless lost language to make the manuscript a coveted curiosity. Yet if it's all just an elaborate prank, why go through such painstaking effort with consistent patterns and detailed illustrations? And why has no one definitively proven this theory after centuries of study? Another possibility is that it encodes an unrecognized or heavily disguised language which has remained undetected simply because we lack the right key or cultural context to spot its roots. Could this be an extinct dialect or a hybrid language that vanished along with its speakers? If so, how close are we to rediscovering it? And then there are the more far-reaching claims that point to an extraterrestrial or paranormal origin. The outlandish plants and odd diagrams fuel speculation that it documents knowledge outside the scope of medieval Europe. Could this be evidence of alien contact, or is it merely a reflection of how far human imagination can stretch when confronted with the unknown? Each perspective shapes the Voynich Manuscript's identity, ensuring its riddle remains as captivating and as unsolved as ever. Which of these theories do you find most plausible? Or do you have your own idea about what lies beneath its cryptic pages? Even today, noted historians and cryptography experts debate the Voynich Manuscript's significance and plausible interpretations. Lisa Fagan-Davis, a medieval manuscript specialist, observes that professionals often begin their analyses with a rigid theory already in mind, which can lead to confirmation bias, seeing the evidence they most want to see and dismissing inconvenient details. The debate over the text's possible gynecological or female-centric medical content also persists, as highlighted by Michelle L. Lewis and Keegan Brewer, who reference the manuscript's frequent depictions of women in bathing scenes as an unspoken nod to medieval health practices. Long before these modern scholars weighed in, Athanasius Kircher famously remarked on the pull of secret scripts that might hide powerful knowledge, embodying the Renaissance conviction that the world was full of obscure wonders waiting to be deciphered. This sentiment still resonates with researchers today. No matter what angle each academic or cryptanalyst takes, the Voynich Manuscript remains an unflinching enigma, resisting every attempt at definitive explanation, yet drawing us closer with each newly proposed hypothesis. Few artifacts attract as many competing theories as the Voynich Manuscript. Its swirling plant life, bathing scenes, and astral diagrams hint at a broader story locked away in coded text. Viewers are left both enthralled and frustrated, fueling continued speculation. It's a magnet for puzzle solvers, from amateurs convinced they see coded references to advanced data analysts discovering new linguistic patterns, only to see those leads fizzle under scrutiny. This enduring puzzle draws in crowds because it challenges the notion that everything can be explained. In an age where we can rapidly search almost any question online, the Voynich stands as a permanent reminder that the past still holds impenetrable secrets. The Voynich Manuscript embodies the allure of hidden knowledge. Its very survival is a victory over time, curiosity, and even skepticism. Generations have tried to unravel its code, from geniuses like Kircher and wartime cryptographers to cutting-edge AI teams. Although centuries have passed, we appear no closer to a definitive answer. Perhaps it's a grand puzzle waiting for the right person or tool, or perhaps an unreadable cipher forever destined to baffle us. For now, it remains a vessel of speculation and excitement. Every swirl of ink or perplexing illustration is an invitation to dream, to dig deeper, to imagine what secrets slip between the lines. If a revelation awaits, it will undoubtedly capture global attention. Until then, we stand captivated by this riddle that time forgot. If you enjoyed diving into this medieval enigma, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Mysteries Decoders for more fascinating content. We want to hear from you. What do you think about the Voynich Manuscript's cryptic text and baffling illustrations? Could there be an even greater secret waiting to be uncovered, or do we already have all the clues? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. Who knows what we'll decode next? Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay questioning, and stay tuned to Mysteries Decoders.